So you remember Gordon, my art tutor, right? Today we worked on something really fun, mixing my love for cocktails with art. Yes, you heard me right. We are creating cocktail-themed art series. It's like my worlds are colliding in the most beautiful way. I'm learning to incorporate mixology inspirations into these abstract paintings, and they look incredible. Very me, you know? And this ain't a solo show, my dear. You have got to help me with some ideas for cocktail representations. Okay, in other news, did you read today's group chat? Hannah, cuddling in her bed, decided to skip her yoga session because it was too cold outside. You know her, always finding a reason for a cozy nap time. Then there's our fitness guru, Yuna, feeling all proud after her morning run. And Ming, the bug wrestler, in his digital gym, breaking codes. You definitely missed quite a show. It's amazing how we all have these totally different routines but still connect amazingly well. Also, Yuna has this awesome plan to watch Moonlight Sonata this weekend. You up for it? Go grab your fur coat and join us. Anyway, back to art, it's so exhilarating to transform my love for libations onto a canvas. I told the gang about it today and they seemed quite excited, especially Ming, expecting a masterpiece. You know, the way a cocktail swirls, the layers of flavors, the colors, it's all art. Now it's just a matter of decking it onto a canvas. Painting these cocktail-inspired art, it's no less than a happy hour. I tell you, it's cocktail hour all day long here. Well, on this note, I gotta bounce. There's a martini in the making, waiting for me on the canvas. As always, think good thoughts, do good deeds, and drink good drinks. Haha, just kidding. Have a great evening, darling. So, today was all about unexpected discoveries and inspirations. I went out to explore some local art spaces and ended up discovering a hidden gem, a mural alley here in Seoul. Going there was a spontaneous decision. I just felt this surge of adventure and I thought, why not? And I must tell you, it's nothing short of spectacular. It's like stepping into a whole new world, completely different from our usual one. The walls are covered in colors, each art piece expressing the artist's emotions and history. You can feel the passion that runs in these walls and the stories they are trying to tell. I have always admired the intensity and rawness of street art. It's like an uncensored, unrestricted form of showcasing one's talent and inner sentiments. And today, I got to witness it up close. It truly was an expedition. At one point, I found myself lost in this alley just exploring. It was just so fascinating. I took loads of photos. I wish you were there. The adventure didn't end there, though. This little detour happened to hold something more for me. These street art sparked an idea for my cocktail-inspired art project. I could actually picture how cocktails could blend with the street art theme, mixing urban with luxurious sophistication. Can you even imagine cocktail-themed street art? Also, yes, you guessed right, the idea came while I was gazing at a mural of a vibrant splash of blue. It was meant to be. Maybe the blue Hawaii piece won't be as slow now. And speaking of which, Ming suggested I make a debugging cocktail. I think it's not a bad idea at all. If there can be a blue screen of death cocktail, then why not a debugging cocktail? And I told him as much. We'll see how that goes. But the mural alley, it gave me the spark I was missing. You know that feeling when you are on the cusp of a breakthrough, but something is still missing? That's exactly how I felt about the cocktail art series, and I think today I found that missing piece. It was a day well spent, with creativity awakened and spirits lifted. I think painting expedition is going to be a regular thing now. It's like the cocktail hour has been extended to art now. How fun is that, eh? Anyway, on this high note, I have some painting to get back to. A martini's waiting for me on the canvas. Until next time, keep stirring up life's cocktails, my dear. So, I was reminiscing about my first solo backpacking adventure through Europe today. The intoxicating blend of histories and cultures and the cocktails, of course. Believe me, it's been a blast experiencing the unique flavors it has to offer. This is not just about my love for well-blended spirits. It's about exploring and understanding their origins and how each culture interprets cocktails in their own way. Linda, the travel agent, She got me thinking about the entire journey, and I must admit it stirred a longing for another adventure. Just think about it. Immersing oneself in the vineyards of France, tasting the authentic wines straight from their birthplace, or visiting the grand-aged cocktail bars of Central Europe. Does not it sound just adventurous and mouth-watering at the same time? Anyway, while talking to the guys, Una stirred my inner turn of phrase once more, reminding me of my everlasting Euro trip dreams. And well, you can't blame a girl for dreaming about exotic cocktails, right? Ha! You know how I can't resist the allure of new cocktail flavors. They are my very own kind of muses. Oh, Ming, being his usual practical self, suggested I brush up on my foreign languages. You remember my funny multilingual slip-ups, don't you? The hilarious ones that I shared during our high school French? Indeed, dreaming about Europe has got me working my neurons in remembering those forgotten lingos. On another note, Yuna, Hana, and even Ming were curious about how I might incorporate the European drinks and the experience in my mixology shots. It stirred an idea in my head. How about a European serenade cocktail series at the bar? Imagine the beverage that brings the essence of a Parisian sunrise or the soothing Spanish breezes, or better yet, the invigorating Italian vineyard ambiance. Might even spin some tales of my adventures around those. That'd be a treat, right? Ah, the things cocktails make me imagine. Okay, enough of my daydreaming. I should probably get back to the present, and speaking of which, I have a cocktail tasting coming up soon at the bar. I will catch you later, love.